And at this time, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome, with love and respect, the Alaska Native Veterans Dance Group. This dance group engages individuals who suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome, depression, and those who have contemplated suicide as an answer. This group provides a safe place for every kigata to heal. Reconnecting with their culture and building relationships with others provides hope for every veteran who has thought there is no way out. This dance group promotes healing from within for those who have tried traditional treatment modalities with no success or little success, and they use mindfulness in connection with nature and Mother Earth. No veteran will ever be left behind. Talking again, it is my pleasure to introduce the Alaska Native Veterans Dance Group.
This song is like when Raven put the fog hat on when he was arguing with his brother-in-law. And when he put that fog hat on, that's when it got foggy. That's why it's like so that he couldn't see his enemy. So we put this fog hat like military wear fatigue so he becomes invisible and you can't see them. That's what we are today. Kika kawu. Kika kawu. That's the name of the warriors. It's not Kika. Kika kawu. Igayakwan Kika kawu. Igayakwan Kika kawu. He too tlatin. He too tlatin. Oh. This is where the hats came from. It's from that raven, that eagle side putting the hat on. That's where all the hats came from. So when we put them on, that's when we're heading into battle in the spiritual world. Yewa. Higa kwan kekakao. Yan yena. Yan yena. Gook. Gook. Hawaganak. came back from a battle. And when they were saying hoo-ha, they were touching their wounds when they were dancing. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, Yahweh. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, Yahweh.
Kunstjish Lakajuhan, Yajikini, to Wajinaki, Hatuike, Iatutkaini. Thank you, all of you that are seated here, those who are standing. It's good to look amongst all your faces. You Kashi Kehautushi, Shita He Ishas Lukwakadi, Hustukashi, Ayana Deke Hautushi, Yaha Hue Yeodusak Yaidat. Deshitan ai has kulakao tsutskan in adakawe has to jitao ti yashe. The song we came in on, we walked in on, was a song composed by my father's people. It was called Shita He. An orphan had composed it while they were getting ready to dance, as the song he sang. And after that, we came in on the song Yaha Hue, what everybody knows it now. Is Deshitan Deshitan song given to them by the Tsimshian people when they were in a battle with them. And in the song you hear them say, hu, ha, and that's to symbolize they were still hurting after the war they had with each other. So that's why our Uncle Austin had told us that. And then we sang Daktentan, has to welcome song, okay, how to she, Kasha yihit yidach, has to Dutch Kaya house city, Acheke how to she. The second song, or the song that we welcomed everyone in on, was the songs from Daktentan, the Kasha yihit house. They were also gifted to them by the Tsimshians. Yahi datachish ach tujiyai kukwati.
Kunalchish. Wasayik eichsaticha yatukhulqaini te kachuhan. Chias achtwasigu ye khwaka. Ishanuhan ka. Hanak hasbugut ka. Yaha shadi hanik khsatiya. Tuadusa haswasikuha kustedat ka. Hanak hasawgut. Huchi ai uhan. Slingit kainig wutul at. Ne thawe. Wutuskun ya slingit hayukatangi ka. Jayesa. Hago. Sailor. Kajinduat. Danga. Hago. Ya tachkant kiyan. Slingit away wutul tu has nail. Tlachskun. Nail away has ausiku ya has slingit yukatangi. Tasaktwasiku isiku. Tatlakwa duin kakwaniknuch. Tech Kajinduat. Danga. Kagwantan. Yanwasha. Knech Kwan. Yaktatach. Slingid away hasausiku. Tatlakwa is doing kakwaniknuch. Ichsakan. Ayach nakanus. Ichsakan, Papa. Kunach. Ye kuge. Chatlok. Ye way wutul itrash will tu ucha. Hasianas quen kahatlingit yukatangi. Chia kunalchi sakhtachkankian kunalchi sayin yitlech to hayin yisha. Kunalchi. We got some veterans out here. Eka ka gadan. Those who can stand up, veterans. I got a granddaughter, which is my sister's granddaughter, but she's my granddaughter too. But you know how Tlingits are. They all look the same. So it's one of you out there, maybe. But anyway, I just wanted to say that's Florence Shakely's granddaughter. She's still in the military, is that right, Sergis? Okay. Here he comes. Wait, watch it. Gut shot. Here he comes, grab him.
My name is Sergis Shakely. I'm from Huna. I'm an Army veteran. And I'd like you to introduce my granddaughter. She's on her way up here. She's the daughter of Alicia Faye Shakely, granddaughter of Florence Shakely, out in the audience. This is Jasmine Perez. She's in the Army right now, and I'd like her to know that we veterans stand behind her, and we thank her for what she's doing right now. Thank you very much.
See, I told you we look all alike, huh? Yeah, it's
Ya dugesh kutshayi. Ya dugewa. Harold, are you in here? It's like that. Okay. Ben Young, ya dugewa. Ben, are you here? I think he's might be later. Okay. Aya idat kikaktushi yashe. Wasaha kotik iza ayi. Dukashi. Kwakshay tu nigu ijis kaktul lech. Yewa hada tu iti ya idat. Gulchish wasaha koti.
Tadekanu. Ciao, kohe. Adusa khande wutukuha. Hasa wutnut gudak sawe Johan. Khatawak twazigu isiku konach gudak yasle kwagadi. Adachas wusigat. Talkunach kusha. Yewe wutusakun wutusayan. Ya Shah. This is a mountain that we named. river. Stakhin Dakhawe. In that Wrangell, Double Stump Mountain, you've seen it up there. Wutuahena, meaning we claimed that area. Jesu Wutuahen Yewachwach, that we still claim it. To Totko, around the same area, Thomas Bay. Wuhan, Sukwach Takwaya Wuhan, Sukwach from Wrangell Narrows. You went to Tlekak with the Asawasa. Duncan Canal, Tradikanu. Chakaway with the Sikuincha, how we were all related to each other and how we split, why we split. I got the names. We broke the Tana in half and we named each one of them. And I believe one of them was named Jaktindo. This is one we split with the Kachadi and Jaktin, the other half. They're still our relatives. But what happened was just something really split us up. But we got a name from what happened there, and that was my older brother's name, Shaktek. That tells us the history and why we split. It means that, but I won't go into that, but we have that name. So we know assuredly where we come from. And we should only be the ones who tell our own history. Long time ago, if you started talking about somebody else's family, that's our family. Like if somebody talks about your family, you're going to say, what are you talking about? What are you saying about my family? Sheikha is what they used at the backbone of a dog salmon would be dried out, and the young men would go into the water. And when they came out, but this time is when the water was steaming. You know when that's cold outside, it's steaming. That's when they'd go in there. And when they came out, they wouldn't hit them hard. When you're cold, something that's gonna sting, but it's to get their blood flow going. And also they would say, "Ihun yesaya, ye wutukunuka." This is so you won't sell your atu. That means that you don't change your stories, your clan stories. You don't change your house you come from. You don't change the land you come from. You don't change the rivers you know. And you don't lie about it either. The elders used to say, I heard somebody say that an elder says, you better tell that story the way I told it to you. Because if you don't, they're going to call me a liar. Do we want to call our ancestors liars? Do we want to hear our ancestors' names saying that they lied when we don't tell the story properly? I say this as a clan leader, as a leader, to make sure Yan Goktutan Ha Yagu, we're going to point our boat in the right direction. Yewa, gonna cheese. Connie, Willard, Kanuku, take way D, my outer shell. I had this drum commissioned in Ketchikan by Ken Decker, who was a 3-time tour of duty in Vietnam. Stick with E. Brown Bear. And I want to pass this on to my nephew, Paul Marks Jr., who came aboard with us in 2016 with his younger brother. And I just don't want you people to forget me. This is my last journey here, and it was my last journey on the canoe ride with my brothers. They went swimming, I went swimming. I'm 75. And when I went in the water, 3 young men dove in behind me. And I'm going down, and I'm flapping my hands. I see bubbles. I said, oh, I got to kick my feet. Up I came. There was a healing journey on that journey. So many things happened. So many things happened. And we're grateful we're here. My daughter and my family are here. I'm going to miss my brothers. I'm going to miss them. My thoughts and prayers are with you. With Paul taking over the dance group, Paul Marks Sr., and his sons, the drummers, it's always going to be traditional, and the language is so important. With Dennis Jack taking over the canoe journey, which we're moving forward now, it's in good hands. Paul Jr., please. Oh.
Chish akak clay one. Take away Dutch country house at the Achishinana. Cleal Kuseke. Take away the Dutch country city. But Jaya Hadakunuki is at the take away the Gunilchish akak GT. Hetly cut is a quack, quack, kak. Tej akwa, Achiti, Achiu, Litiu. Chawasa Isaku Wood. Since we were little kids, I've always seen my Uncle Willard and my Uncle Richard, and they've always been good and gracious to us to teach us. So whenever that's why also when they ever asked us to help them sing, we never hesitated, and we're also the grandchildren of Tekwedi. And he's also a child of Gauhit. His father was from the same house. This is the way we are related or intertied together.
Before we go into the next song, I'd like to also add that when we sang our songs, we sang them for a purpose. It wasn't entertainment, but it was a spiritual thing, and it was also to honor our ancestors, and it was also to honor our father's people, our grandfather's people, and then honor all our grandchildren on the opposite side, not opposite, Gunit Kanai. It's what we would call them.
Ja, dat kigachtushi yasha, achish hastukashi kusua, yo to saya dat, they jog with Tusku and Yakutlagao, Yuha Hunki, Ukraine, Dana da gachtu hastujias, hastujia gachtu ti, Dana. From long ago, our people we've known. We also helped defend our lands, our homelands. And we also fought the Russians as well, our people. And so we're going to do the song Gusuwa for them. And if you have any money, whatever you can give, we will give that to them. And it's the song we're going to sing right now. It's our father's song, Gusuwa. Part of the song is in Athabascan, so it comes from the Athabascan people. We'll go ahead and call people or by the towns instead of clans.
Kuanina, that's Athabascan. This is what we learned from training in the interior. This is Lukwakari Atu Aya. This is our Atu. A lot of songs different people use, they are Atu. But like I said, these are ceremonial songs. They're very important songs, and they were supposed to be sung to a certain audience to honor them because they're connected to us. But we're all connected. Gook.
Heidelberg! Hey, hey, Heidelberg, hey, hey, Luanina, Luanina, hey, Kitchan, Ketchikan, hey, Kitchan, Ayan, hey, hey, Luanina, Luanina, Tutzman, Simchien, Tutzman, Ayan, hey, hey, Luanina, Luanina, hey, everybody! Everybody else, hey, hey, everybody else, hey, hey, Luanina, Luanina, hey, hey, Well, you talk about a love song. Hata suwaat hachunki atekina yotuasa. Our relatives, our friends from the, we call them the outer people because of the island they live on, the Haida people. They have come here now. We're asking them to sing a song as well. Het just lingit ya tasnak atekinatsu tsutkhansu. It is not just Tlingits that are standing up here. It is also the Haidas and the Tsimshian people. Achea atuwuts wutawasigu yikashi kekahishi hiskewasa ute. We had asked them if it was all right if they sang a song for us, because like I said, it's not just the Haida or the Tlingits that are represented. It is all our people that were our veterans up here. So that's why we wanted to show the balance and that everybody is represented here. Gunitchish is their turn right now.
We have eagles and ravens counting the money. Keep us honest. That's the way it was.
The ling Haistala Island, Genwadlo and Eatlandang is Stayan Singo the ling and kill la Oyagan. Warriors, fellow veterans, we're so very thankful for all that you folks have done to preserve our freedom, to represent us. And I appreciate the invitation from Paul and from the group. This was a fantastic way of bringing up meaningful conversations with my family, especially with my son, on what it means to be a veteran, what it means to sacrifice, what it means to fight for freedom, and everything that encompasses. everything that encompasses being a veteran, having that selflessness, having that honor, having that respect, and all that it brings to all of us, each one of our nations. Hau'a'u. Right now, wet di taulungu asli guayas halangai kajusang. My family here, my niece Juyai, my son Healingai, and my daughter Delai. We are going to sing for you folks Asli Guais Halangai. This is the Lyle Island song that we use to honor veterans and to honor the work and the sacrifice that they put forth. This song comes from Haida Gwaii. It came to be a song of power and use when our fellow relatives were fighting for their influence, for control over their land, and this was a great source of power for them. We use this to honor our veterans at home, and I would kindly ask for those that could please stand as we sing this song to honor our veterans here. Okay, I want you to stand right here, my boy. Jana.
Kunalchish hachunke kunachiwe wajigen dekinakaji. Thank you very much. Tlachwasa hawa.
Any more? Well, Huchakwa? Anything else? Oh, no, I already put that. We will do our exit. We're going to sing Jade Nitika. Most everyone has heard that song, and I believe you know this song. But this was our cry song, Tlukwakadi. Our two men got arrested. They turned in a family that was floating around in a boat in Kut. And when they turned them over to the authorities, they arrested them for murder. And then a few years later, they found them that they weren't the ones who killed it. They exonerated them. I believe it was Auntie Aitley and Austin Hammond's father, Tom Phillips. A hay fell over on top of his back, which injured him, which caused his death after he got home. But Auntie Aitley came out on the porch and he remembered how all the people were walking around the village, being busy. And he seen that there wasn't very many people anymore because of the pandemic that hit at that time, that killed a lot of our people. And so it got the best of his emotions, and that's when he composed the song, Cha De Natiga. When he looked out into the village is when his emotions came out. And I'll ask my son if he could interpret and say the English interpretation.
Just gonna kick off to she, $1,700 UWICA gay, Ukraine has the GI cooked the tea. Dion, yeah, to get where? Dion Brady. When we were at the Sitka Kuik, there was a person there from Ukraine, and they were have ties to them. So we were going to ask that Yedi Kuka that she would hand it over to them for us, as they already have the person from Ukraine to give it to. So now everybody knows and has seen how much we had raised for them. It'll be all turned over to them.
This is for our ancestors. We're not performing. We're not entertaining. We're showing our love for our ancestors. We're showing our love for our fathers. We're showing our love for our fathers' sisters, for our grandparents. When we dance that too, we're dancing shows. How we children, how they express their love to their dad. Little granddaughter, she came into the room. Oh, this station, Papa! That's how you feel when you're dancing for your grandparents. See, guys, one. See, guys, one. Take us up. Take us up. Yo, hey, yo,